The next morning, Elena tried to convince herself it had all been a dream. She brewed her coffee, stared out the window of her small London flat, and told herself she was being ridiculous. Men didn't just appear in your life, speak your name without introduction, and disappear again like phantoms. That was the kind of nonsense her friend Leela adored, not the kind of thing Elena lived. And yet, when she left for work that morning, she caught herself glancing over her shoulder more than once. The day passed in a blur. She worked at the publishing house, her desk piled with manuscripts, her inbox overflowing with unread messages. But her thoughts kept slipping back to him, Adrian Black. The way his voice lingered in her ears, the way he'd looked at her as though he already knew her. By late afternoon, the sky outside had turned heavy, the clouds pressing low over the city. The rain began in hesitant drops, then thickened into a downpour. Most of her colleagues groaned, but Elena welcomed it. Rain had always calmed her. When she finally stepped out of the office, she opened her umbrella and let the city's gray blur swallow her. She turned toward the tube station, mind fixed on nothing but the rhythm of raindrops against the umbrella's fabric. Until she heard him, "Running from me again?" Her steps faltered. Slowly, she lowered the umbrella. There he was, Adrian Black, standing across the street, drenched, as though the storm itself had been waiting to reveal him. His black suit clung to his frame, his dark hair plastered to his forehead. Yet he looked utterly unbothered, as though the rain belonged to him. Elena's breath caught in her throat. "You shouldn't be here." "And yet," he replied, crossing the street toward her, the traffic slowing to let him pass. "I am." She took a step back, her pulse quickening. "How do you keep finding me?" He stopped a foot away, his eyes locking on hers. "I don't find you, Elena. You pull me in." The rain soaked through her clothes now, her umbrella useless in her trembling hands. "You don't even know me," she whispered, trying to steady her voice. A faint smile touched his lips. "Don't I?" His gaze swept over her face, lingering as though memorizing every line. "I know you better than you think." Her heart stuttered, torn between fear and the strange gravity that drew her toward him. "This is madness." "Madness," Adrian said softly, "is pretending we didn't already feel this the moment our eyes met." Before she could argue, a clap of thunder rolled overhead, and the rain poured harder, drenching them both. Elena let out a sharp breath, half a laugh, half disbelief. "You're insane." "Perhaps," he murmured, stepping closer. She should have moved. She should have walked away, pushed him back, done anything but what she did, stand perfectly still as the storm raged around them. And then, as though the city itself held its breath, Adrian reached out, his fingers brushing hers. Just the lightest touch, but it sent heat racing through her. "Elena," he whispered. She lifted her eyes to his, and that was all it took. The kiss came like the storm, sudden, overwhelming, impossible to escape. His lips captured hers with a hunger she had not expected, a desperate tenderness that made her knees weaken. The world fell away, the sound of rain, the passing traffic, even the chill that soaked her skin. There was only him. His hand cradling her jaw, his breath mingling with hers, the taste of rain between them. For a long, suspended moment, she let herself drown in it, in him, but then reality struck like lightning. She pulled back, breathless, her eyes wide. This can't happen." Adrian's expression softened, though his jaw was tight, his dark eyes searching hers. "Why not?" "Because," she whispered, voice shaking, "people who make promises to me never keep them, and I won't let myself fall for another lie." A shadow crossed his face, something almost painful. "Then don't fall for a lie," he said. "Fall for me." Her heart twisted at the words, but fear pressed harder. Without another word, she turned, clutching her umbrella, though it hung useless in her grip, and fled into the rain. Hours later, long after she'd dried her hair and changed into warm clothes, Elena sat by the window, staring out at the storm. Her lips still tingled from his kiss. Her heart still thundered with the echo of his words. She pressed a hand against her chest, whispering into the quiet of her flat. "Who are you, Adrian Black? And why do I already feel like you'll break me?"